We're flying something modern and high-tech to get some stick time in a World War II era icon, while we pretty up one of the world's newest airworthy airplanes, the Vans aircraft RV-14 we've just finished building. It's due to be at AirVenture later this week, assuming we get the final paperwork in time.
So you're taking off tomorrow?
The pressure is real, man. Garmin expects us there. The pilot flying today is an impressive teenager. 16-year-old Adam is a quickly progressing pilot, with only his age holding him back. Under the mentorship of his father, Adam is gaining confidence, controlling his dad's TBM850.
I've been doing this for years now. I don't log these hours, obviously, but I've probably got more hours in the right seat of the TBM than I do in a Cessna actually logging it.
In exchange for the father and son team chauffeuring me around today, I've got a training flight for Adam lined up with the chief pilot from the museum. That'll keep him occupied while I'm busy supervising the vinyl installation. Oh yeah, the vinyl. First stop Collingwood to pick up Jim and his team from PTNR Production, who'll be doing the work.
Oscar Ground is Charlie Golf X-ray India IFR to Collingwood.
Ready to ride.
X-ray India Oshawa Ground, clear to the Collingwood Airport, Oshawa 3 departure, flight planned route, depart runway 30, squawk 4320. Contact tower 120.1, holding short of runway 30.
Cleared to the Collingwood Airport by the Oshawa 3 departure, flight planned route. Depart runway 30. Can you repeat the squawk code, please?
And X-ray India, the squawk code is 4320, and it's, the departure frequency is 133.4.
Squawk code 4320133.4 to departure.
X-ray India, read back, it is correct, advised, ready to taxi.
That will just be coming out of the T startup in a few minutes.
You need to write a lot faster than you've been writing, okay?
Upon shooting this, Adam had not yet turned 17 and therefore couldn't hold a private pilot license, but he's completed all the requirements, and as of publishing this video, he's turned 17, submitted the paperwork, and received his full PPL.
Use the beta if you need it.
I've been in this hot seat with Osama several times, and he's also been in a bunch of the IFR status vlogs, helping me get ready for the written and flight tests for the instrument rating. He's an excellent but firm coach, to be sure. Watching Adam handle this level of workflow was impressive.
Oscar Ground Golf X-ray India with information Charlie ready for taxi out of Tango 2.
Golf X-ray India Oshawa Ground, runway 301350 knots, altimeter 3004, taxi Alpha Bravo cross 05, contact tower 120.1, holding short of runway 30.
Alpha Bravo cost 05, contact tower holding short 30, X-ray India.
Use the beta.
I got it.
You don't want to say use the beta another time, okay? Use the beta. Sharp left turn.
X-ray India tower, line up and wait, runway 30 Bravo.
Line up and wait 30 Bravo, X-ray India.
Right, we're good to go.
X-ray India tower leaving 2,000 feet, contact Toronto Center 133.4, wind 360 at 8, cleared takeoff and wait 30.
Contact center crossing 2,000, clear for takeoff 30, X-ray India.
Strut Foxtrot, Quebec Tower, extend the downwind, I'll call base. You call base.
You're going to need lots of right
Yankee Romeo
feathers,
Whiskey
just
Tower,
like this
traffic ahead will
beta.
extend, PFL approved.
Yankee Romeo Whiskey, Roger, PFL approved. Oshawa Tower, Golf Juliet Zulu is ready for departure 30.
Golf Juliet Zulu Tower, line up and wait, runway 30.
Power set.
Runway 30,
Leave it
we're
there.
going to go to the north now, 2,500.
Roger. Speed is alive.
rotate.
The brakes.
Tap the brakes, positive rate. I'm going to put the gear up for you. And through 110.
Golf Juliet Zulu
Flaps
Tower,
going
right
up.
turn, not above 1,500 for now. Step you up shortly. Wind 360 at 8, cleared takeoff and wait 30.
Golf Juliet Zulu.
And just fly the flight director until we can engage the autopilot, which is 1,000 feet AGL. I'll give you a yaw damper so you can take your feet off. And we are at 1,000 feet ADGL. You can engage the autopilot. There you go. And waiting for 2,000 feet, and you're going to switch the frequency to departure.
Charlie Tango Tower number 3, follow.
It was impressive to watch Adam keep up with the fast pace and stay on board with the radio work. The hardest thing about even for me transitioning to this is speed.
Yeah,
absolutely. I have to stay mentally ahead because I'm going $170 easily in this thing all the time, and that's almost twice as fast as most stuff that we fly in training.
Right. Yeah, I definitely owe a lot of how quickly I've gotten through, getting my PPL and getting up to speed with these planes to just the amount of time and tutelage my dad's been able to get me.
You can go into ForeFlight, and you could push on the map, center it. So there we are. It shows you all the traffic around you. We see it on this big screen as well, but you also can look at it over
X-ray
here.
India, contact Toronto Center now, 124.02.
2402 X-ray India. Toronto Center, good morning, TBM Charlie Golf X-ray India 8000.
Golf X-ray India, good day. What approach are you planning?
Planning the RNAV for 31.
Okay. And what's the altitude of Collingwood, the airport? This is all available on the panel. You can do it. You can look it up on the iPad.
I'm used to doing it on ForeFlight. It's 7:30.
Okay, and we're set here for 1100, which should be 500 feet. So I would make it 1200. All good back there?
I can't believe it took me 5 years to be able to catch up with the speed you're on board there.
I'm still behind. There's still a lot.
Yeah, I guess that's the 16-year-old brain versus the 46-year-old brain right there.
Okay, so we're 1,000 AGL, so let's go to landing flat, speed checks. We're below 122 knots. Again, if you keep that power setting, you should be very close to VREF as we get to the threshold.
I think we'll ever get me used to the nose down attitude on landing with this plane.
It's okay, I'll land it because it's a difficult airplane to land.
Oh, you thought I was going to land it?
Coming up to 500.
500.
So 500 always gear, inertial separator, flaps, and yaw damper to go. I'm going to disconnect the autopilot now. There we go. Right on VREF.
Airspeed. Stall.
Touchdown is 1304.
Father showing son how it's done, and then we pick up the vinyl install team for a quick turn and burn and get back to Windsor.
And I see a couple of people with some cardboard boxes.
Those are our guys, yep.
The reason why I simply couldn't fly the RV-14 to Jim and his team was because we were stuck within a 25-mile test flight radius waiting for the paperwork. Jim runs a company called PTNR Production, a Canadian print and display manufacturer offering large and small format design, production, and installation, and he does my stickers. And I've known him for a long time, having previously flown his Super Cub on big tires way back when I was shooting with a Hero 2 GoPro. He now owns a Husky, which is what he had hoped to fly here for this mission, but the weather was not going to allow for it, so I was really thankful that Osama flew us in the TBM.
Do you have a license yet, Adam?
I have my rec license, so...
Okay.
The only reason he doesn't have his PPL is because he's still 16.
That's awesome.
But on his 17th birthday in 2 weeks, he's a private pilot.
That is awesome.
And we sure got there a lot faster than Jim would have in his Husky. It seemed like no time, and we were pulling up to the ramp at the museum. We had a lot of work to do, so let's get into it. And to make good on my promise, Dave had already done the pre-flight and had the Harvard ready to go for Adam.
Maybe you should hold on to my phone, actually. Probably a good idea. Yeah.
That's a real pilot. Everybody wants to take the pictures. It's like, just enjoy it and do it. Don't worry about that.
Got it. Nice. The tail wheel is something I'm pretty new to. Just the whole. They couldn't get two more different airplanes. With the Harvard, you're thinking about flying the airplane. There's a lot going on in both planes in completely different ways. You know, you're really focused on flying the airplane in the Harvard while you're really focusing on managing the panels and all the other little things going on. They both require a lot of focus and attention to everything that's going on, but two very different skill sets for both planes. Very cool though.
And while Adam was literally strapping in, I finally got the news that we were gonna get the paperwork in time. So it was definitely down to the wire, but man was it a relief.
What's that?
You got it? Awesome.
We have it?
Standing in right now.
Awesome.
Clear prop.
Brake check? No. Got the tail wheel straightened out.
If you missed it, there's a full playlist available covering the checkout to solo in this airplane.
I'm still in a bit of disbelief with this one. Yeah, it's not an airplane that a lot of people get to fly, really. In warbird land, I mean, it's reasonably common, but outside of warbird land, it's pretty unattainable for most. And it's hard to get qualified on it, to be honest. Insurance requirements are very steep as well.
Right.
So you can see that we're S-taxiing, right?
Yeah.
Because I have no forward visibility. I lose about a 15-degree arc in front of me in the 3-point attitude.
That's crazy.
And for a super nerdy deep dive into extended cuts, the Patreon supporters get raw versions of things that covered everything from my training in Harvard to flying IFR with Osama.
And you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
All right, here she comes.
Charlie.
We're lined up straight. Power is set. Airspeed is alive. Gauges are all in the green. There's 60. There's 70. We're going to start our rotation. Positive rate. Green gauges. Brakes are checked. Gear is coming up. We're looking for 95 knots, which ironically is the same as the RV-14. And we're going to start our early turnout because there's no sense in flying into a residential neighborhood at low altitude.
Yeah, not with this engine.
Yeah, we're coming up on 400 feet, so you're going to hear the power come back to climb power, totally normal.
Stop 27 plus 1, ground ready.
There's your climb power setting.
November Echo Mike.
How you doing back there?
This is awesome.
Progress. The guys are working fast on the vinyl install, and this airplane is starting to look almost complete.
Wow, it is hazy today. Holy hell.
Hazy. The whole way we couldn't see anything.
I don't think we're doing any aerobatics.
Yeah.
I'm going to lower my visor here since it's getting a little bright. All right, so do you have 2,200 or so on your indicator back there?
Yeah, just about 2,200.
All right, well, you have control of the airplane. Just continue this heading, this altitude.
Control.
Now, I understand that you won't be able to see in front of you, so it's going to be a little bit disorienting, but, you know, use your periphery as best you can. You're doing great.
Oh, this is really nice to fly.
November Echo Mike.
Yeah, wait, you'll see. It's not bad at all. It's a good...
Runway 30.
All right, you can make a turn to the south. Now, that is a right turn about 120 degrees to line up with the roads going south.
Got it.
And you can use a standard bank turn. You can get into it more than that.
Oh, this is awesome.
I'm going to show you some warbird turns in a second here.
Yeah.
Your baby in it.
A baby in it?
Oh, God, yeah.
Indy Mike Whiskey Talk.
There you go. Now you got a little bank on.
Oh, yeah.
We'd like to go direct QG beacon for the full procedure.
Hey, you're flying it very well. Now, would you like me to demonstrate some steep turns?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I have control of the airplane.
Once you turn.
So I'm going to set the power at 28 and 2,000. That's about aerobatic power setting right there.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to do a 180-degree turn to the left, followed by a 180-degree turn to the right at a fairly steep angle of bank, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready? I'm going to lead in left now.
That is awesome.
And we're going to reverse to the right.
Oh, this is pretty awesome. This is probably just about the coolest thing I've ever done.
Oh, that's what I like to hear.
The reason I went with the black cowl was to pay homage to the warbird fleet that this airplane is essentially going to be a part of.
I've never flown a stick like this too. It's all been yoke for me.
Oh, the stick is so much better.
I love it. I love it. You're not a real pilot unless you fly a tail wheel.
You said it, not me.
So I'm impressed that you know what this is. So many young guys don't recognize what these are. So like, what does this represent to you as far as like the idea of stick and rudder and like the basics?
It's just such a raw flying experience. You got nothing to help you. It's just you and the airplane. It's just, it's really something else. I'm super excited about this.
Now let's go back the other way. Lots of right rudder, lots of right rudder.
Oh yeah, jeez.
Little skid there, a little gross, yeah.
Oh.
You only need it while you're transitioning.
Right.
Now you just let me know when you get bored of being out here and we'll go back to the circuit.
Yeah, if you want to go try to do that low and over, that'd be a lot of fun.
Windsor Tower, it's Harvard Foxtrot, Victor India Juliet.
Victor India Juliet, Windsor Tower, squawk ident, say intentions.
And Tower, Victor India Juliet, on the other side of Bell River, 1,600 inbound. I'd like to do a low and over down 30 into a break off into a left-hand traffic pattern for touch and go.
Victor India Juliet Tower, roger, identified, runway 30, wind 360 at 5, altimeter 3011. Did you want to just report 1 mile initial for that, or you okay with the right base?
1 mile initial is fine, Victor India Juliet.
Victor India Juliet Tower, roger, report 1 mile initial.
1 mile initial 30, Victor India Juliet. All right, I have control.
You have control.
And it's going to be fairly high G when we pull out, just so you know.
Okay.
You ready to brake? 3, 2, 1, brake.
That was awesome.
Looking good, FlightChops.
Right, it's surreal. The temp final install was definitely a success, and short of a proper paint job, this is going to look great at AirVenture. And a huge part of this was to reveal the new branding for the Canadian Aviation Museum. The airplane would not exist without the help of this organization. And back on board in the Harvard, a quick river tour to see Detroit from the Canadian side.
You want to fly us down the river?
Yeah, sure.
You have control?
I have control.
Maintain 1,600.
Got it.
And enjoy the view.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And then back for landing.
Definitely got a 90-degree right crosswind.
Yeah.
I always land as short as possible because I want to get off at Foxtrot. Now we're at idle.
Wow.
A lot of rudder work.
Yeah, I could
stick back and then we'll get on the brakes.
Leg day.
Yeah, the leg workout is significant, especially on a calm day.
Victor India Juliet Tower, taxi by Foxtrot and Golf. Just monitor ground 121.7.
Foxtrot, Golf and ground. Victor India Juliet, thanks for your help. And we'll unlock the tail again here just to get it straightened out on the ramp.
Windsor Tower, 7+1, off on apron 3, thanks.
Staff 27+1, ground, thanks.
Oh man, that was that's probably about the coolest thing I've ever done in my whole life. Wow. Yeah, that you'll see in the video later. I was grinning the whole time. Yeah, jeez. Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough, man. That was wow.
You enjoyed it.
Thank you. Oh man.
So thanks again to the Canadian Aviation Museum for supporting this build project, and thanks again to Jim from Partner Production for making the airplane look like $1 million on really short notice. And thanks to all the Patreon supporters and channel sponsors for allowing us to create this content. Thanks to Osama and Adam for helping make this day happen, which honestly, I don't know how I could have done it without them. I'll get you guys up flying in the RB-14 soon. And everyone else, keep your flight chops sharp.
Nothing I'd rather hear in the morning than the full Harvard engine.
Have you been to Oshkosh yet?
I haven't. I keep bugging my dad to go. We got to go one day.
If you go, it's all you're going to hear at 6 a.m. and you're not going to love it anymore.